Well, friends, if you haven't seen the news already, you will have now. Need for Speed Unbound has confirmed two huge things. If you're up onto your PlayStation, your PC, whatever, right now, let's hold the PlayStation button. Right here is the Ultimate Collection. And my friends, this confirms two huge things. The next update and this actually might be the end of Need for Speed Unbound. So this is available right now on Xbox, PlayStation, and it will be coming to PC, but I think they're having some issues with PC launching at the moment. But it's going to be coming a little bit later. And as you can see here, it includes every single piece of the content other than the Palace Edition stuff. The Palace Edition stuff and what? The EA Play stuff. Okay, it includes all the paid DLC stuff. Now, it coming up as £85 on Xbox is a little bit nutty, but that's the base game and this on top of it. If you already own the normal game and you basically didn't grind out all the previous Speed Pass stuff, well, you can buy it for a cheap price. $14.99 is the upgrade cost, and this includes all of the previous Speed Pass content, which is kind of a steal. Like, it's ridiculous because the Speed Passes are what, like £10, £9 each. It comes with the RoboJets packs, the Volume 5, Volume 3, Volume 4, Volume 7, Volume 8, and ultimately Volume 9 Speed Pass upon release. Now, it wouldn't be called the ultimate version unless this, my friends, was unfortunately the end of the updates. I mean, at least the Speed Pass updates. But can we please for a second speak about the artwork? Now, this is the new cover, the new case, if you will, of the pack. And what we have got here is the 30 years Ultimate Collection. Now, I don't know about you, but can you see something a little interesting about the font under the Ultimate Collection? Now, let's look at the cars. We've got A$AP Rocky's car. We've got the Underground update. We've got the Hot Pursuit update. And we've got the M3. Now, hear me out. I don't think this is particularly just saying it's just got the M3. The M3 actually is an EA Play car, and we know from previous content, by the way, I made a video and I'll link it at the end if you want to know all the details. Basically, M3 events are coming to the game. Again, watch that video. He's actually the taller version, the higher quality version of the image. So yes, that is clearly the most wanted font, which screams to me the next update is probably going to be related to most wanted, which is freaking sick. Now, I do want to make it 100% this image already exists. This is not a new image. I'm actually going to Google it right now. Here it is right here. The M3 is this exact same image. And this was when they were adding it to EA Play. This is not a new image. But come on, look, you don't put the M3 in the most wanted font unless this is a most wanted update. What? So as always, we've got an article that kind of shadow dropped, and it gives us all the information about what you need to know about what it comes with and what it doesn't. So unlock 9 fully customizable cars. Now, this is actually worth noting because there's 3 Audis, 2, that's 7 cars. So obviously what it means is the 2 new cars coming in the next update. So once again, confirmed, 2 new cars coming in the next update, which I'm pretty sure we're going to hear about very soon. They can't just drop this and not give us the update anytime soon. You actually get the special RS6, you get the Darius version, you get the Cop Customs, you get the Underground Drag versions, you get pretty much most of the content. That's the gist of it. Scroll down a little bit further. This gives you a little idea of exactly what you get with each version. So the upgrade basically gives you exactly the same as the normal complete version, but you don't get the base game with it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So if you actually read down below with the little asterisks, there's a lot of asterisks. Volume 8 Dynamic Catcher Pack and the Volume 9 Premium Speed Pass will be automatically entitled upon release. Yes, those are not out yet. The Catcher Packs comes out after the fact. And obviously, if you get that version, it requires it. So there's asterisks. There's a lot of them. Currently available on PS5, Series X and S. The PC version will release on Tuesday, the 29th. This is a sick deal. This is a really good deal because the next Speed Pass is literally going to cost us about, what, £8. If that's the case, this being 15... Mate, if you've missed any of the content so far, including all the effects and things like that you see other people have that you might actually want, say you actually missed those, well, you'll be able to get those and all the cars that you may have missed as well, because again, there was no proper way to get the Audis, which was kind of stupid. I know. But ultimately, this just makes sense. But I'm gonna buy it, even though I've unlocked pretty much everything that I want. But yes, this does indeed say a heck of a lot about the next update. The BMW M3, as I said, is currently only accessible by EA Play. There's going to be something there, and I feel like they can't do a Most Wanted update and not have the M3, obviously. Like, they need to give it. It just needs to be a thing. And it being the ultimate pack, basically, this is it. This is the send-off. There's no question. There's no doubt in my mind. You can't call it the ultimate pack and then not give everything. I mean, everything in terms of the, like, paid premium content of the game. It just makes no sense whatsoever that if there's any more updates continuing after this point, realistically, they're just going to be fixes and stability. Hell, maybe there won't be any at all, and this will be completely it. Which it does make me a little bit sad, actually, because I genuinely enjoy Need for Speed Unbound. I really, really do like it, and to basically see that this is the end of the content updates, the car updates, until the next game, whenever that happens, it's incredibly sad. But at the same rate, I'm kind of happy, and I'm glad that they went the route they did. Again, we can get all mushy and stuff a little bit later, especially after the next update is done, because we've still got one huge update left. And we've got to speak about the fact that the whole idea is that they're going to be linking all the elements they built in the previous updates to create one giant final update. That's kind of the whole idea of Kaizen. At least that's what's suggested. Some elements are surely going to be involved, which, I don't know, the cops doesn't really make sense for a Most Wanted update. We did a little bit more speculation on the other video, so I'll leave that now. But now you can just, on that video, skip to the Most Wanted part, because, you know, ultimately, we were right. Do some burnouts. Some of these challenges are so ridiculous. I really don't know. If you have any ideas as to what you think the Most Wanted update is, again, please do let me know, because I mean, ultimately, I can't understand a Most Wanted link with any of the others, other than like drag racing and drifting being involved. I guess drag racing, not even drifting. People often forget Need for Speed had like no drifting whatsoever with Most Wanted, which is kind of funny to think about. Which again, of course, sets us up for another one of those videos where we're going to talk about the next Need for Speed game. That's going to happen very, very shortly. So make sure you subscribe if you want to hear a little bit on the next Need for Speed, because I clearly have some ideas. There will be people asking whether the actual Ultimate version gives you access to content in single player and multiplayer, and the answer is yes. You can use practically everything in single player and multiplayer. You do have to unlock it later on stuff, because the other stuff, you just get instant access to it. You don't have to do the speed pass grind anymore. You just get instant access to all of the previous content, which realistically, unless you've, you know, only got one pack left to buy, it makes it so much cheaper. They've just taken money from themselves, but don't tell EA that, because they'll remove it. They won't. They published it. I've not actually tried to unlock any of the cars and stuff in single player, so I don't know how much of a grind that actually is, but you can now just have access to all of that stuff. Not just the cars, but some of those new wheels and such too, which is a really cool thing. Again, to be clear, because there's a lot of confusion, I don't like the Speed Pass system. I really don't like it. However, there's a system that was built, and that's the reason we had to use it. They're still a smaller team, and they basically didn't have the ability to build something like that without taking away from a new mode like the drag or the drift, for example. But anyway, there you go. Double barrel news. Ultimate version of the game, now buyable. Pretty cool. Confirming the end of updates for Need for Speed Unbound, but also confirming, realistically, that a Most Wanted based update is coming. And I just beat a daily challenge. Man, today just keeps on getting better. Let me know what you think of the updates down below. Let me know what you think of the Ultimate version down below. You're going to be buying it? Or you already got everything? Where are you in the sea of things? And I'm kind of curious how this is going to go for them, because, well, the Ultimate version, it has everything but the palace stuff. Maybe at some point it's going to do like the ultimate version. Maybe we're all wrong. It's not the case. Check the videos here for, you know, more Most Wanted and other updates, possibilities, stuff.